Good morning. Good morning. It is so windy. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like all the bushes are like, it's windy out here. And I like that about them. You ready to do A Course in Miracles? It's lesson 60. We're in the 60s. What are they doing? All right, so this is our last review. And then tomorrow we get new lessons. It's gonna be exciting. Oh, yeah, they're taking a walk and it's so windy. They're holding their hats. So cute. All right. Lesson 60, we're gonna do the remainder of the review lessons, which is 46 through 50. All right, so here we go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now. I slept in so much. Oh my gosh. Whoops. All right, it's okay. It'll get all done. Here we go. Number 46 is God is the love in which I forgive. God is the love in which I forgive. And we're gonna need this lesson this week. God does not forgive because he has never condemned. The blameless cannot blame, and those who have accepted their innocence see nothing to forgive. Yet forgiveness is the means by which I will recognize my innocence. It is the reflection of God's love on earth. It will bring me near enough to heaven that the love of God can reach down to me and raise me up to him. So that was just the first one. That's a doozy. Like, to even say in front of some Christians that I know that God does not forgive because he is never condemned, that really goes against their fear that they, they're afraid of their God, their idea of God, and he does condemn. So this is kind of one of those Course in Miracles lessons that's like, whoa. But I love it because I love the part that it definitely says that, we get raised up to heaven close enough that the love of God can reach down and raise me up to him. It's kind of interesting because everyone thinks that God's here. God don't fucking come down here. we gotta raise our vibration. We gotta raise our vibration up to perfection, pretty much. All right. So, anyways, can we not commentate, Sadie? Can we just read? All right. Number 47. God is the strength in which I trust. It is not my own strength through which I forgive. It is through the strength of God in me, which I am remembering as I forgive. As I begin to see, I recognize his reflection on earth. I forgive all things because I feel this stirring of his strength in me. And I begin to remember the love I chose to forget, but which has not forgotten me. So, yeah, that's why I don't want to commentate, because then I go, well, yeah, God is inside of us, but he's just like, not here, but he is in everything still. And then I'm like, I'm glad you weren't on the debate team because you suck at this. But I do remember that lesson 47. God is the strength in which I trust. That's a good one. Then we go on to 48. There is nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. How safe the world will look to me when I can see it. It will not look anything like what I imagine I see now. Everyone and everything I see will lean toward me to bless me. I will recognize in everyone my dearest friend. What could there be to fear in a world that I have forgiven and that has forgiven me? Yeah, once we get out of all that fear stuff, the world won't seem as fearful. I mean, you'll still wake up with massive dark circles and bags, maybe, but maybe not. Number 49, God's voice speaks to me all through the day. There is not a moment in which God's voice ceases to call on my forgiveness to save me. There is not a moment in which his voice fails to direct my thoughts, guide my actions, and lead my feet. I am walking steadily on toward truth. So get the fuck out of my way. There is nowhere else I can go because God's voice is the only voice and the only guide that has been given to his son. Get your own book so you know whenever I add things in. You want to be paying attention to your own book because because I'm up to no good. But number 50, I am sustained. I was like, is the ceiling coming down right now? I am sustained by the love of God. Yeah, so I can keep on going. As I listen to God's voice, I am sustained by his love. As I open my eyes, his love lights up the world for me to see. As I forgive, his love reminds me that his son is sinless. And as I look upon the world with the vision he has given me, I remember that I am his son. So which bathroom do I use? Oh, is this why nobody subscribes to my channel? All right, that's lesson 60. Them's the reviews. God is the love in which I forgive. God is the strength in which I trust. There is nothing to fear. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. And that's why everybody thinks I'm crazy. And I am sustained by the love of God. So it's good stuff. And I'll see you this afternoon.